Okay, Representative Egolf, tell me about this bill that I don't know if it was inspired or how it came about and what the White's Peak land swap deal has to do with it and how it may affect deals like that in the future.
Well, my involvement with the White Peak Exchange started at a committee meeting several months ago where I saw that there were some real problems with land exchange being pursued by the land commissioner, Patrick Lyons. The more I looked into it, the more it really started to appear like it was a backroom deal, a land swap that was done without very much public notice, and that really is not going to benefit the beneficiaries of the state trust, which is the only job of the state land commissioner, is to manage lands for the beneficiaries of the trust. So as we started to look into this, you realize that the way the commissioner set it up was done in such a way so that only one person could bid on all of these proposed exchanges. So it was a cooked deal. It was done in advance without any meaningful opportunity for anybody else to bid on these lands. And so as I started looking more into it, it became clear that this is really outside of the intent that Congress had when they created the state of New Mexico. They wanted to avoid the old-fashioned land swaps with your buddies, and they put in provisions calling for public auctions on the courthouse steps. So the bill that I'm going to introduce is going to completely prohibit land swaps with private individuals. Just get that completely off the table. Land swaps with the federal government will still be permitted. That's already allowed by Congress. And there's going to be no hybrid land swaps, which are swaps where you've got a little bit of acreage and a lot of money, which is really just a backdoor way to get around the public notice and public auction requirements. I think these are three meaningful ways to make sure that we don't have another White Peak type exchange in the future. We've got to keep trust lands managed for the beneficiaries of the trust. This is going to provide one more way to make sure that that happens.